Hey, what kind of makes you think that doing something like this would be appropriate?
Stop!
Guys, it'd be a bit of a different video, and I know what you're thinking. Raj, why are you talking about something like this? You have nothing to do with it. You are 100% right. I had nothing to do with that at all. But that's why I'm talking about it. A lot of y'all may know that at the very least have heard of the YouTuber CoryxKenshin. The man, well, for the longest time, since the 2020s started, was known for his long-ass hiatuses of appearing, disappearing, appearing again, then disappearing, then appearing again. Basically, he would come on and off, to upload. He would be on long-ass streaks where he would upload consistently to disappear, but thankfully be seen sometimes even 9 months later was the longest. In June of 2019, CoryxKenshin took his first, what would, then be known on as his iconic hiatuses, only to return in April of 2020. Which, let's be honest, as we all know, was probably because of COVID lockdown. But this wasn't the only time CoryxKenshin would be seen doing something like this. He would be doing this a handful of times until June of 2023, where he uploaded one of his final videos. And, I was hoping I wouldn't have to say final as in, final video ever made, but I think this might actually be the final video of his ever made. Now, I know what you're thinking. What makes this disappearance different from any other period? Well, I don't know where you're from, but at the time of me making this video, it is currently August 2024. And CoryxKenshin hasn't uploaded not one thing nor updated anyone, what's going on since then. If you get at math, you can tell that that was about a year ago. No updates or nothing. This would also mark the longest time Cory has been away, even more than the very first time. Back then when it was only 9 months. We've gone on over a year now and haven't heard anything from Cory. But I'm not just here to bring this up. I'm not even gonna act like I'm that big of a fan of Cory. I actually found out about Cory through Dashi, and I personally still like Dashi better, just because I find him more funnier. But I can definitely see the appeal of Cory. And my boys, I'm a little scared for him because, I'm not gonna just sit here and judge, but there was a YouTuber that would go around, interview people without their consent, or would kind of like be on the edge of like, God, how would I say this? He would interview celebrities that really didn't want to be interviewed, such as Super Mario Logan. It's probably like a handful of those, that's the only one I knew. But he also, I believe, was going to interview CoryxKenshin. Oh, no. This makes it even worse. Alright, please do not harass or send any hate to this YouTuber if you know whom, because this was ages ago, so obviously this is a joke. But still, having it happen at any point in time is still pretty disturbing. Alright, so basically, there was this YouTuber, I'm not gonna say his name, to, I guess, surprise CoryxKenshin. By, if you've even just seen a couple of his videos, he loves Swedish fish, which is surprising in and of itself. He likes Swedish fish. So these two adults, yes, adults, I mean, they can drive, so I believe that, well, let's be honest, there's ever an excuse on why you would go and stalk somebody, but and they fill his driveway with Swedish fish. But CoryxKenshin is
Hey, what kind of makes you think that doing something like this would be appropriate?
Did you hear that? Clean that up. What made you guys think this was a good idea? My man's wasn't even upset because I feel like he understood to a certain extent that these obviously aren't like, I mean, they are crazy, but they obviously aren't like coming there to kill him because, they have Swedish fish and obviously he knows too. My man's was just disappointed. Yeah, this scene was very hard to watch. Like this video if you cringed at least once.